What is going on, guys? Sir Lewis here with the video of the year. You don't want to miss this if you're holding Toshi or you're looking to buy Toshi. Because in my opinion, I believe Toshi can do a 10x conservatively, right? When we talk about the charts here, I'm going to basically make this video on Toshi on where we are at this moment and where we can go in the future. Okay, so very important video for Toshi. Again, nothing here is financial advice, but I'm very bullish on this coin, and I'm going to prove to you why I'm bullish on this coin using the charts, showing you guys my Fibonacci settings, and just showing you the bullish structure that Toshi's in right now. Now, if you guys want to know where to buy Toshi, where I trade it, where I buy it, in other altcoins, BTCC. They've been here for 14 years, never had any hacks. They have proof of reserves, and the bonus that they'll give you if you guys use my link is 10% deposit bonus up to 10K. So as long as it's over 500 bucks of deposit bonus, you get the 10% on top of that. So definitely take advantage of it. BTCC, you don't need a VPN and you don't need to KYC. So this is a great exchange. I've been using it for like years now, and you guys should definitely check it out. I'll put my pinned comment for that 10% deposit bonus right there at the top. And now let's take a look at Toshi, because this is a coin that we can see right here on the daily has been in this massive pendant, right? This bullish pendant that we actually just broke out of. Okay, we just broke out of this pendant to the upside. And I'm going to talk about some targets. Like I said, 10x. I believe this coin can do 10x. This coin can give you some life-changing money if you know where to exit, right? But here we can see when we had this huge explosion here on Toshi, that was because of Coinbase. I believe that was the Coinbase listing. So that's another big pro right there, right? If you feel like you missed out on Toshi, you're still early. This coin can do a 10x plus. Now, the fact that it got listed on Coinbase is actually a pro, because now it's going to give it more access to people coming into crypto, right? The retail coming into crypto, the number one app is going to be Coinbase. And Coinbase, we know, is going to push Base. And Toshi's a meme coin on Base. So it's already going to be set up on Coinbase for people to find it, to buy it. So it's set up perfectly. Now, it did have this huge, massive pump, and we dropped since then, which is good. But here's the key thing, right? We didn't drop all the way down here back to the lows. We didn't, enter this basically, lower high, lower low type of structure. No, we're in this, we kind of created this inverse head and shoulder right here. And then we started taking off, right? Higher. Well, not a higher high from the previous high, but in this pendant, right? Putting in this higher low. And now, usually the pendant, once we break out of the pendant, then it'll put in the higher high eventually, based on the measured move. And based on the measured move here we have from this pendant, if we get here from the breakout, it brings us all the way up here to around 0.12. So a penny to a penny and a half it can hit. Okay, now that's way more than a 10x. Where I believe it going conservatively, right, at least to a 10x, is possibly around here to that 0.27 right there, Fibonacci, which is around 0.05, which I believe right now, it's not a 10x. But yeah, right now it's like a 6x or so. But when I made my, by the way, I have a Toshi price prediction video. Definitely check it out. When I made that video, we were still in this pendant. And I was showing here, right? It was actually right here when it was like, yeah, right here. I was like, oh, this is, once we break out of this pendant, we can definitely 10x right here. Right? But that's just a conservative level. If you go up here higher from where Toshi is actually at right now, and here's the thing, you might be watching this when Toshi's much higher or maybe much lower. We come down for a retest. But right now, right, the higher target is basically like a 9 to 10x around here. So around 0.07. So it all depends when you got into Toshi. Maybe you got into Toshi here when I made that video. And if we hit that level, that's a 10x for you. But that's my conservative level for Toshi. I think this coin can go higher, even maybe even a penny, right? We can maybe touch a penny. And you also want to see here, this comparison here. This is marketcap.of.com. So I'm just going to compare Floki, which is it's a lower cap meme coin than Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. But we can compare Toshi's to Floki here based on Floki's all-time high. Where would a Toshi be? It would basically be a 10x, 9.41. So it'll be around 0.073. If Toshi had the same market cap as Floki, it would be around here, which is, in my sell zone, right? This is my sell zone right here for Toshi. So, and I believe it can very well hit that, right? Go to Floki's all-time high from 2021. It's not, I mean, it's not too crazy to see that happening for Toshi. And you also want to understand that Toshi, it's not like Toshi is a super low cap meme coin. This is the basic ecosystem. And here we see, we have Morpho, which is not a meme coin, but a great protocol on base, reserve rights. Brett is the biggest meme coin based on market cap, ranked at 114. Then we got Mog. Then we have Toshi. So Toshi, in my opinion, is kind of in that sweet spot where it's not too high cap. It's not in the top. It's not, next to Brett, but it's not super low cap, right? Like a lot of these lower cap meme coins here on Toshi. It's kind of right there in the middle. So it has everything to push up higher and be up there next to Brett and Mog, in my opinion. So I think it's at a great position. Again, it's on Coinbase. It's going to be positioned well. If you scroll down all the way down here, we're going to see there's a lot of lower cap meme coins, right? Like Ski, which is not a bad coin. But, it's not like Toshi is here, right? It was here before Coinbase. It got listed on Coinbase. But it's at a great position, in my opinion. Not too high cap, not too low cap. And it has a lot of already eyes on it, right? It already has a bunch of eyes on it. And it has a very bullish chart, as you can see right here. This is a beautiful pendant. Even if you go here on the monthly looks super bullish now. You can kind of see how the monthly, we just break through this pendant, and the last 3 months, right? Or the last 2 months, and now the next target is from where we topped out here back in May, right here. So what I see happening here for Toshi on the daily, you can even see here on the stochastic on the daily, I see Toshi pushing up possibly much higher a little bit, right? Around to this level. And then coming back down to reset that stochastic on the, because we are overbought. So we might push up here to this level, like I said, at the top from back in May, 0009 to 0008 here. And then we'll probably pull back here to that same exact level, which is right here. This level. This is a big level for Toshi to pull back and retest. So we can basically keep going up here on this breakout and then pull back, right? Put in a higher low, which Toshi's been doing, and then we take off, right? This is what I see. And it's kind of, this is what you want to see in a coin. You want to see this kind of parabola angle, right? This nice bullish parabola angle. And then once we get closer and closer, that's when we go vertical. There's going to be a point where it just goes vertical. That's going to be the point of caution when you want to be like, okay, are we getting here? Are we entering the top of the market here for Toshi and other altcoins? That's when we want to get hesitant and really look to take profits. But that daily stochastic needs to pull back here, back to oversold. And possibly when we do that, maybe that'll be a good time to buy here on the pullback. We'll see. On the weekly as well, we're looking super bullish. So again, Toshi is just in this beautiful setup. It's in the perfect position, in my opinion. Not too high cap, not too low cap. And I believe it can do at least a 10x easy. At least. Right? Based on the highest point here at the 618 is around a penny and a half. So I believe that's my highest point for Toshi. If we really skyrocket, right? If we really front run the markets and not lag behind, we can definitely hit those targets here around a penny and a half. But conservatively, at least a 10x here. This is my sell zone. And again, the charts tell you everything. If Toshi was in this bearish structure, putting in lower lows, right? Kind of like doing something like that, I'll be telling you guys, this coin, not looking good. It's not looking good. So that's my opinion on Toshi. I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys new, subscribe. Comment below what you guys think, and comment below if you guys want a top 5 base meme coins that are super low cap coins that I'm buying, and definitely subscribe for more. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.